Alright guys, we're back. So we are going to use a hacksaw. Okay, small one, fits in there good. Sometimes you might have to remove this cord. As you can see, it's kind of in the way, so makes your life a little easier. 2 tabs, pops out. Make that one. Okay, it's right here on the top. Pulls right out. Now it's out of your way. I'll be blocking your view. Now, how much should you cut? Right? It's about 3/4 to 1 3/4. It's not that big of a deal, but a good way of figuring that out is, okay, now you have it like that, okay? So what you want to do, where the black sits, okay, about halfway there. So right there, okay? And that's going to give you perfect position. So if you count those notches, 1, 2, 3, 4, about where the 5th one is, right there is where you need to cut, because that's going to put the bottom of this tube about right there in the center, and that will give you your protection. And I'll explain a little bit about the P-trap and how they work and why they're effective. So let's cut. Hopefully this is, you can see it. So we said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And while you're cutting, make sure you hold it. You don't want to put a lot of strain on this. So you just hold it and secure it. You don't want to use anything like a knife or anything that could, you know, cut yourself. There's not a lot of room to do the cut. So you want to make sure you have something that is going to give you good cut and not too much crushing. So now you want to make sure you don't have a lot of these sticking in there. Again, as water is falling, you want to make sure it's free to flow and nothing restrictive, because over time you will have bacteria, whatever, it just builds up, or mold or whatever. It's harmless, but it could eventually cause backing up, but you don't want to have any of that. Now, this is your P-trap. Very effective. Whirlpool's been using these for a long time. Not sure why they started using these. I guess cheaper. But, so now, time to slide this thing on. And you can move this a little bit to give you a little bit of leverage or room. And you just slide her up, wiggle, and push. And that's it, okay? Now you have your P-trap. And that's it. So water comes down, and you see how it's shaped? You see the S? So the idea behind this is you have a P-trap. So you're always going to have a layer of water there, and that's protecting the freezer from air being migrated. So it's hot here, so air can't pass through water. So that's a barrier. So bam, that's your seal. This section is done. And we're going to move to the front of the fridge. We're going to change some hinges which are out of alignment. All right, thank you for watching.